Namaskar students, Jai Jagannath. ମୁଁ ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କୁ ଜଣେଇଥିଲି I think 5 days ago that ଆମମାନେ ଆମ YouTube studio ଉପରେ ଜୋରସୋର ସେ କାମ କରୁଛେ। ଆଜି ଆମ YouTube setup is ready। ମୋର ଏଇଟା ଫର୍ଷ୍ଟ ଭିଡ଼ିଓ ଯୋଉଟାକି ମୁଁ ସୁଟ୍ କରୁଛି ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ। Daily MCQs ଯୋଉଟାକି ମୁଁ ଲେଖିକି ସ୍କ୍ରିନଶଟ୍ସ ନେଇକି ବହୁତ କଷ୍ଟ କରିକି ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ପହଞ୍ଚଉଥିଲି। They will now get a twist. I'll now bring these discussions to you on a regular basis, on almost a daily basis, so that your learning can get enhanced and the things which I was not able to say through those pictorial messages that I was sending. Now I can tell them, now I can interact with you, and now your learning can get 100 times better from our small initiative that we have started. So ଆଜିର ଭିଡ଼ିଓ ଆସନ୍ତୁ start କରିବା। ଆଜି ମୁଁ ଦିଟା question ପକେଇଛି ଦିନରେ। One question was about a previous year UPSC question which was Article 368 related, and one question was about two statements. You had to verify which statement is correct and which statement is wrong. So I think better habo jodi ame second question रे start kariba jota mu second पकेइଥିଲି. I think that requires much more discussion than the first question. Don't worry, I'll not take much time. छोट छोट discussion videos ରହିବ 5 minutes maximum. So just stay tuned and asundu discuss kariba the first question. So ଏଠି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦିଟା statement ଦିଆ ହେଇଛି. You have to recognize which is correct. Very standard OPSC and UPSC pattern question. Okay. Total number of ministers, including the Prime Minister, shall not exceed 15% of the total strength of Lok Sabha. Okay. The second statement is the term cabinet has not been mentioned in the constitution. The answer to this question is one only. I think only 40% of you got that correct in on our Telegram channel. ମୁଁ ଏବେ poll ଦେଖୁଥିଲି. Almost 30 to 35 people have answered and only 40% got it correct. I don't know the reason why, because all I did was I just wrote has not been mentioned here, and I think some of you got confused. It is actually present. It is present in Article 352. Let's look at the solution of this first. Okay. So, like I said, the first statement is of course correct. 91st Constitutional Amendment Act रे Parliament a provision टा आनिथिला जे 15% of the Lok Sabha strength through strength to exceed kari pariboni Council of Minister the numbers. But statement 2 is actually incorrect. The term cabinet is present in the constitution. Article 352 रे अछि, and why was it brought? It was brought via the 44th Constitutional Amendment Act of 1978. Okay. Why was it brought? What's the background story of it? So you know about the emergency. Indira Gandhi, without consulting any of her council of ministers or any of her peers or any of her advisors, just went to Fakhruddin Ali, the president at that time, and said emergency lagu karo, because she was going to be arrested because of the Indira Gandhi versus Raj Narayan case. The corruption ପାଇଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ କୋର୍ଟ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆରେଷ୍ଟ କରିବାର ଅର୍ଡର ଦେଇଥିଲା। ସେ ଆରେଷ୍ଟ ହେବା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ପ୍ରାଇମ ମିନିଷ୍ଟରशिପ୍ ଲୁଜ୍ କରିବା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ଏମର୍ଜେନ୍ସି ଲାଗୁ କରିଦେଇଥିଲେ, which was a very big drama. It was a very big event in in the history of India's polity. So to stop that kind of superpower in one person, सेमतिया बहुत ज़्यादा powerful गोटे लोको न हे जाओ बोली 44th amendment ଯେତେବେଳେ जनता गवर्नमेंट 1977 रे पावर को आसिले सेते बेले during the so yeah, this is the same thing. During the emergency of 75-77, Indira Gandhi declared a national emergency without consulting the full union cabinet. Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad signed the proclamation based on Prime Minister's advice alone. In order to stop this, to prevent the misuse of emergency provisions in the future, they passed the 44th Amendment Act, and they said a written decision from the full union cabinet is required before the president. Okay, and this was inserted in Article 352. Hence, the word cabinet, जोटा कि कहली कि statement is not present anywhere in the constitution, is actually present in the constitution. Okay, this is a very famous Indian Express editorial. Which they what they did was ସେମାନେ ସେଦିନ ବ୍ଲାଙ୍କ ତାଙ୍କ ଏଡିଟୋରିଆଲକୁ ବ୍ଲାଙ୍କ କରିକି ଇଏ କଲେ ଟୁ ପ୍ରୋଟେଷ୍ଟ କି ଏମର୍ଜେନ୍ସି ଇଜ ସମଥିଙ୍ଗ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଇଜ ନଟ୍ ରିଜର୍ଟେଡ୍ ଟୁ डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्रीज. ओके, सो दिस इज अ वेरी फेमस थिंग. एथिक्स रो एग्जांपल रे भी एटा यूज हुए कि व्हेन यू वांट टू टेक अ स्टैंड, यू करेज ऑफ कन्विक्शन, ब्रेवरी एटसेट्रा. सो सेठी आम माने आम यूपीएससी टाइम रे ए एग्जांपल टा दो इंडियन एक्सप्रेस ब्लैंक एडिटोरियल पेज. ओके, मु आपण मानको एक्चुअली देखिया को चाहूची this article in the constitution itself. So like you can see here, page number 240. Yes, proclamation of emergency, article 352. Okay, the president shall not issue a proclamation under varying such proclamation unless the decision of the union cabinet. This is where the word has been used, union cabinet, that such a proclamation may be issued has been communicated to him in writing. Okay, ଯେତେବେଳେ ଯାଏ यूनियन कैबिनेट, द फुल यूनियन कैबिनेट ର ଇଚ୍ଛା ସେ ରାଇଟିଂ ରେ ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ନ ପହଞ୍ଚି ପାରିଛି, ପ୍ରାଇମ ମିନିଷ୍ଟର ଚାହିଁଲେ ବି ଏକା ଏମର୍ଜେନ୍ସି ଲାଗୁ କରିପାରିବେ ନାହିଁ. ତା ପରଠୁ ଆଜି ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଆମ ଦେଶରେ ଏମର୍ଜେନ୍ସି ଲାଗୁ ହେଇନି. ସୋ ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ वेयर कैबिनेट वर्ड इज देयर. ओके, and then so this was question number 1. Okay, this is more or less the background story, the provision, the constitution apan dekhochi. And the reason I gave these two questions today was because I wanted you to open up the constitutions. Constitution, without constitution, if you are just reading Lakshmikant, I don't think it will help you, or rather it will be very disorganized. एमती क्वेश्चंस डायरेक्ट भी आसुची, लाइक यू सॉ जोठी की क्वेश्चंस पचारुछंती से माने कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को उठेकी. एंड देन it helps overall in your better understanding जदि आपण constitution को भी पढुचंती while reading Lakshmikant. Okay, coming to the second question, this is a very straightforward and an easy question. Most of you got it right. I think almost 60-70% of you got it right. As per article 368 of the constitution, let me go back to my screen. Yeah, as per 368 of the constitution, which of the ways may the parliament may amend any provision of the constitution by way of what? Okay, addition, variation, repeal. The answer is 1 2 3, of course, and it is written in article 368 itself. This is again a screenshot of the constitution. Notwithstanding anything in this constitution, parliament may, in exercise of its constituent power, amend by way of addition, variation and repeal any provision of this constitution. Okay, so tinta go jinsa achi question re tinta go jinsa pacharichi, which is why the answer is 1 2 3. Very easy question. Again, let me show you it, show that to you in the constitution itself. Page number 260. Yes, here part 20, amendment of the constitution, addition, variation and repeal. And the previous question रे जो थिला 15% rule, okay, सेटा भी अच्छी constitution रे. Let me show that to you. Article 75. Okay, the total number of ministers including the prime minister shall not exceed 15% of the total members of house of the people. एठी देखो तो छोटिया 3 लिखा है. Okay, this 3 माने एठी जेतेबेले आपण constitution पढिबे ए जो छोट छोट numbers गुडा, they indicate that को गोटे amendment रे ए provision टा add हिची. तो always keep that in mind. Now ए amendment टा add हितला constitution, sorry my bad, yeah, constitution 91st amendment act 2003. and OPSC आजिकली ए सब factual questions कि को amendment रे को article add हिची, ए सब बहुत माने जोरसोर से पचारुछंती. चारटा आर्टिकल दे दोछंती, चारटा अमेंडमेंट दे दोछंती, कोनती मैच द फॉलोइंग. अब ये सब मन रखिया एते इजी नुहे. सो इट इज ऑल द मोर रीजन फॉर यू कि जेतेबेले भी लक्ष्मीकांत पढुछंती, द रेलेवेंट चैप्टर रो रेलेवेंट कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल प्रोविजन साइड रे गोटे बेयर एक्ट और दिस और पीडीएफ लाइक दिस खोली के आपण पढंतु, सो दैट आपण को माइंड रे बेसी जिंस रजिस्टर हबो एंड थिंग्स विल मेक मच मोर सेंस टू यू. So that's it for today's 2 MCQs discussion. I'll bring you a lot of videos. This was just the first video that I have started from my side, from our institute, which is a very new institute. We are still trying to carve a niche for ourselves. आमे हम ପାଇଁ space बनिया को चेष्टा करछे, नुवा कंटेंट आनिया चेष्टा करछे, नुवा मेथड्स एंड नुवा टेक्निक्स बतौछे, आपन मानको को नुवा पर्सपेक्टिव्स आनछे. So keep supporting us, subscribe to this channel and see you tomorrow with the 2 new MCQs. Bye bye.